This is More Tribe. This is Dev here. I promised you guys that I'd do a face cam of the game if we lost, and yeah, we sure lost. We're 0-3. Um, I mean, what's going on? What's going on? Um, but first, let's give a roundup for the Marching Chiefs because they're the only people that showed up to play today. They are the MVPs of today's game, the Marching Chiefs. I'm glad I didn't have to hear the DJ every down. This is going to get very heated, emotional. There's just a passion to me. So if it's not structured, that's probably why. But shout out to the Marching Chiefs. You guys played like how it always play. Good for the Chiefs. Proud of them. Let's check the box score. DJ 16-30, 201, a pick, a hitting kid. 272, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Not much you can really say. After today, DJ's pretty much done. Because your goals are basically thrown out the window with today's loss. It sucks because you didn't really give him a chance, but then when he had a chance, he couldn't deliver. Your offensive line still sucks. Couldn't run the ball in Memphis. Couldn't really throw the ball against Memphis. Couldn't really do anything against Memphis. Very disappointing. Lawrence Smithville had four carries for 30 yards. It's unacceptable. I said if we run the ball down their throat, we're gonna win this game. We did not run. We couldn't block. And look, we lost. We're 0-3. They're 3-0. Just dumb decisions. Dumb decisions from Mike, from players. Just dumb. You couldn't do anything on offense the first half where the defense actually played solid. Second half, they come out, and then defense didn't show up. They didn't show up. It's just very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in this team. I'm very disappointed in Mike. There has to be some decisions made this offseason with coaches, the staff. There has to be decisions. Because this is really unacceptable. Defensive line, they played how you should play against a group of 5 team. I would love to give them some credit, but I mean it's a group of 5 team, and we still lost to them. We still lost to them. Shout out to Ryan, just shout out to Ryan. The development of him, he couldn't make a 30-yard field goal. Now he's making 50-yard field goals. Shout out to him. Him and Lawrence Tillfield is the only 2 people I feel sorry for. This is the only 2. They started out from the bottom. They reached the top last year, and now they're going way back to the bottom again. Speaking of the game, second half, when you finally let DJ throw the ball like how you want him to, look what happened. Malik Benson had that catch. Malik Benson actually showed up today. Almost had 100 yards through the air. He showed up. Yeah, he's another player that he deserves his praise. But it's funny because you brought him in here because you know he had a strong arm. And when you're playing him, you don't even take shots down the field. We're running screenplays. We're running, these 2-yard plays, and we're not getting anywhere. And then, boom, when he has the time, when he can do it, he throws that bomb to Malik Benson, and we score on that drive. 4 touchdowns on the year. What can I say? Why'd you bring him in here if was not going to even try to go down the field? Why'd you bring him in? Why did the boosters and the sponsors pay all that money to bring him in here if you're not even going to use him right? I know Shaheem Brown wasn't playing. I don't know what's going on there. Justin Cryer, he had a decent game. You know, he had that pick. He also got injured. We had a lot of injuries today. Oh, we had a lot. We had a lot of injuries. A lot of stupid mistakes. Special teams. We're running into each other. You know, give them the football right there. A lot of stupid mistakes. Offensive line is horrible. Let's play the freshmen. Let's play the sophomores. Let's play the people that we recruited to block, because these 23, 24-year-old grown men cannot block Memphis. They can't block Memphis. A group of 5 team, they can't block them. So what's going to happen when we play Clemson? What's going to happen when we play Miami, Florida? You know, big boy programs. What are we going to do? Are we going to score 8 points? Because we could barely score against Memphis. Could barely score against Georgia Tech. Could barely score against Boston College. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to keep it professional. Ryan Fitzgerald, he is the MVP. If there was a trophy for him, I would get it. I would sign it for him. 54-yard field goal. He has half the team's points. He is the leading guy making all the points. He's the leading scorer. Shout out to Maschermano. Four punts, 200 yards. NFL guys right here. The only 2 NFL guys on your team is Ryan Fitzgerald and Alex Maschermano. The only 2 NFL guys. I mean, what did Memphis do? What did Memphis do? They took advantage of our linebackers. Took advantage of them. DJ should stop. He does not need to be on the field covering a running back. Stupid mistakes. We jump off sides. How many times we jump off sides this game? This is so disappointing, so irritating, so frustrating. I couldn't imagine what I'm feeling if I was a booster, if I was a sponsor. This team cost $12 million, and we can barely score against Memphis. This team is $12 million, and we can't score against Memphis. We had 3 turnovers. They only had 1. That was a good pick. They were gonna score again if he didn't pick it off. 19 first downs to our 11. We had the ball for 23 minutes. They had the ball for 36. We are dead last in the ACC. 17th. They were 7 for 17 on third down. We were 2 for 12. 2 for 12. They were 100% on fourth down. So were we. They had 337 total yards. We had 238. Just god awful. DJ's yard per pass was 6.5. But if you take away that long 40-yard bomb, what is it? 2 yards? Like it was? Um, we had 24 rushing attempts, and we got 1.5 yards every time we tried to run the ball. I think Alex came back in this game, and nothing's changed. It's time for Mike to evaluate himself and his staff this offseason. It's not getting done. We had 6 penalties, 43 yards, 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles, and 1 pick. And that one fumble at the second play of the game, it happens. I mean, the head go on the football, it happens. The awful pick, that's what happens when you're asking a guy to throw screens and, you're behind your goal here of getting the first down, and it's 3rd and like 15. You're asking him to throw beyond the first down line. And yes, his arm was hit. It still looked bad. It still would have been picked off probably. But why we pay so much money to bring him in here if we're not using him right? See, Lawrence Philly, he's a senior. He has only has 9 carries for 37 yards. And that one touchdown was like a 20-something yard touchdown run. Our offensive line is terrible. They need to go. Cam, I love Cam. He's going to be a big addition to our offense sometime later in the future. It's definitely not this year. I'm really excited for him. He's a big boy. He's going to run you over. But I want to know why Shaheem didn't play. I mean, I know it wasn't going to be a difference, but to have him out, just like out of nowhere, I don't know if he got suspended, and I definitely don't want that to be spreading around. Saying that, like, I don't know what happened. Maybe he got hurt. Maybe something happened. But I noticed that throughout the game. I was like, why isn't Shaheem out there? Linebackers suck. I'm going to keep saying this every week. Linebackers suck. I'm going to say now, fire Randy. We need better linebackers. Every team we play has better linebackers than we do. Then that's bad. Very sad. It's very disappointing. 0-3. This is the second time Mike has gone 0-3 here. And Bobby only went 0-3 one time. It would be different if it was like we played like Georgia or Alabama, which we do play them literally starting next year. It would be bad if we was playing them this year. That makes sense, but we played Georgia Tech conference game, we lost. Played Boston College conference game, we lost. Memphis, we lost. We lost. This is definitely, we're back in the Willie Taggart times. It has gone this far down. I don't know how this has happened. From last year, we had, Jordan Travis, Keon Coleman, Jared Verse, Braden Fitz, all those guys from last year, 13-0, got snubbed. They're like, oh, here you go, play Georgia. We lose by 60 to Georgia. And, all the fans, all the passion, the heart, and the love for this program was like, let's just go make a run for it. And that's what Mike did. He said, let me get DJ. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. And know what happened? We go 0-3, and the fans are going away. It was a hard watch. It was a hard watch. We were last in the conference. That means we're not even making the conference game because Miami's going to go down. They're not going to lose a game. A conference game at least. Who else is in here? Louisville, I don't know what Louisville looks like. Boston College actually looks decent. I mean, they've been playing Missouri very tight here. Yeah, they're only down by 6. Clemson. If you're a Florida State fan, you need to be cheering for Clemson. Because Clemson is probably going to be the team that plays Miami for the championship, the conference championship. And if they can't do it, Miami wins their first conference championship in first time ever since they joined the damn conference. It's very embarrassing. We got 23-year-old grown men who can't block guys from Memphis. We're going to play California. We're going to lose. We're going to play SMU. We're going to lose. We're definitely getting blown out by Clemson. Losing to Duke. Losing to Miami. We're going to lose all of our games. It's going to be a close game against Charleston Southern. I don't know how they're going to turn this around. You can't. This team costs $12 million. This team costs $12 million. And this is what we get, 0-3, last in the conference. It's sad because you didn't give DJ even a chance to prove to the world who he actually is. We knew he wasn't accurate. We knew he was all right at best. But then when you just give him 2-yard throws, 5-yard throws, and then our offensive line can't block, so he's either getting sacked every other down, or our receivers can't catch a damn pass. What is going on? Mike has probably just lost the locker room. Mike has probably lost the team. He's probably lost the majority of the fans right now. You can't turn this around. I think the only way you turn this around is if you played the freshmen. Because at least we can live with their mistakes. These are grown-ass men who are playing like this. They're getting paid thousands of dollars to play like this. Just a slap to the face of the program that's been through a lot this whole last year. All your season's goals is done. You could bench DJ, or you could start Brock or whatever. It doesn't matter anymore because all of our goals is gone. We're not making a bowl. We're not even making a bowl game, guys. We're not making a bowl game. I don't know if we're going to even win a game. Sorry. I'm getting a little heated and a little emotional. I'm sorry, but I think that's how we all feel. Play Brock. You know. I feel bad for Lawrence because he did so much to help us win that championship, that conference championship, and we're not helping him out. Play Camden Fryer. I mean, none of our receivers are getting open against Memphis. What are we? They're not getting separation at all. None of these guys. None of them. Let's play Camden Fryer, you know. Let's play a BJ. Let's play Lil Wayne, who happened to get, you know, ran into by his own teammate. You know, dropped the ball, gave Memphis the ball, and they went ahead and scored. Or maybe it was that pick. Either scored or if it was the pick. I don't remember. Play Elijah Moore. You gotta see what you got. You gotta see what you got in your freshman. Deuce, play Deuce, man. He's a senior. Hakeem, he'll be alright. His first game back. Kentron, that's another guy I feel bad for, but he hasn't really made a difference for the team besides Boston College when he had that game Um, I mean, you guys see what you got for next year if you need to go to the portal again. Um, I don't know. How do you, Mike? How do you regroup after this loss? How do you regroup the team and focus? Because they have not been focusing this whole season. They've not been ready this whole season. Let's play Armella. O-line, let's play Armella. It can't be worse, right? It cannot get worse. Jeremiah Byers, he's out. Let's see what Jonathan Daniels has. They can't do worse. They can't do worse. Let's play Otto. Let's play Rizzy. Or maybe he's already playing. I don't know. Let's start playing these freshmen. Let's play Lucas Simmons. Let's play Jaden Todd. So, I mean, guys, it cannot get worse. We're not making a bowl game. Our defensive line did all right. I would love to give him some leeway, but that's what you're supposed to do against Memphis, a Power 5 a Group of 5 team. That's what you're supposed to do. You were supposed to play like that against Boston College and Georgia Tech. Didn't do it. I don't want to see another commercial of that Powerade commercial of Patrick Payton. I don't want to see it no more. Just see what you got for next year. And if you don't got what you like, then go to the portal. DJ, we should never took DJ back. What has he done? He can't cover. He's never been able to cover anybody. My grandma could run a route against DJ and he couldn't cover her. He should have just stayed at Colorado, in my opinion. Blake is the only linebacker with promise. Cam, he went out early, but he hasn't done much. Let's start playing these freshmen. I mean, the secondary did all right today. They did all right today, I guess. Shaheem's only a junior. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe not. Who knows? It doesn't change the game for you. We don't have playmakers. We don't have a playmaker on the team. I'm excited for these freshmen that we got, like Charles Lester. Who's the other one? Kai Bates. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I'm so worked up that I don't know. I'm not thinking. I'm just going with the flow here. So I apologize if you're watching. Peter Work Jr. I haven't even seen him on the field. Zaria, he had that one bad play, but I think the commentator is saying that was a communication problem, so go figure, right? Special teams is the best thing we got. Special teams and the Marching Chiefs. Once again, clap it up for them. Clap it up for the Marching Chiefs. They let them play. And game day experience wasn't bad from what I saw on the TV. Not no blaring DJ music, something from the the 80s or some club music. We heard the Chiefs every down, and that's what Florida State football usually is. You hear the Chiefs. So, I mean, that's the only good thing about today. We were favored to win by a touchdown. And if you did watch that halftime report, what they were saying, Dan Mullen and that one guy, absolutely correct. Suck at everything. We suck at everything. We're not good at anything besides special teams. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. Definitely not playing my weekend around this team. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep this as professional as I can. I mean, guys. I mean, look at the schedule. Who are we gonna win? Who are we gonna beat? Who are we gonna beat? Who? You're not gonna beat no one. You're playing like Willie Taggart. This team is $12 million, and we're playing like it's 2018 again. I wouldn't be surprised if half the stadium is empty. Some of Mike's play calling, or his trust, or I don't know what it is. We score a touchdown. It's 20-9. And we decide to go for two. Don't know why. Still a two-possession game. And look, imagine if we scored. It'd be 20. Let's see. What's the final score? See, I'm over here so frustrated. I don't even remember the score. What was it? 20-12. It was 20-12. You kick the field goal. It's 2013. You score again. It's 2020. It's tied. We're going to overtime. But now, even if you do score, you have to go for two again. What were we thinking? What are we thinking? I can't wrap my head around some of his decisions sometimes. We go for two, and it's still a two-possession ball game. Either you get it or you don't. There was enough time in the game where you got the ball back. You could have scored. Got the ball back again. Scored. As it was proven today, because the defense actually did pretty okay. They did okay. You know, it's just very disappointing. And considering all the BS that we had to go through last year, all off season, all the BS we had to put up this year, and now we're just the laughingstock of the college football world. Very I don't even know what to say. We're in Willie Taggart era again. I don't know what you're gonna have to say to the players in the locker room to even try to get them to come to practice. You went 0-3. You went 0-3, dude. You went 0-3. You went 0-3. My score prediction was like what, 28-13 or something. I had faith. Maybe, we win this game, win a cow, or win versus cow. Then who knows? Now you lose this game, and if DJ doesn't throw that bomb, what's the score then? 20-6? It's I'm sure DJ is a nice person. He seems like a nice person, good character, nice person, great person, I'm sure. But you brought him here to do absolutely nothing. You don't give him a chance. I understand when does have a chance, he either throws it to the Great Wall of China or he just throws it at somebody's feet like we're playing soccer. I understand. But also look at this. His line doesn't block for him. And when they do, he throws the ball. The receivers are supposed to catch it like this. They don't catch it. Like, for example, that screen pass. Who was it? It was like Holmes or something. Is juggling the ball like we're in a circus or something. And he falls. He's easily getting 20 yards if he just catches the ball. And maybe we score on that. Maybe we score on that drive. But when I started feeling bad because he's not getting any help, and we're booing him out the stadium, which is very fair because some of his plays and some of his decisions is just god awful. But when you get no help from your O-line, when you get no help from your running backs, you don't get any help from your receivers, who are your starters, they can't catch the ball. It's hard to do anything. But I'm sure DJ's a nice person. I'm sure he's great. Thanks for everything you did while you were here. It's time to see what you have in your future. It's time to start looking at what we got. Because obviously that's not what we did during the off season. Your season's over. Your season was over when you lost to Boston College. Now it's even more over. We thought Jacksonville State was bad. I think this is worse. I know that's a hot take, but I think this is worse than Jacksonville State. This is worse. You paid these guys $1 million to come here to play, and we lost. In reality, this game wasn't even close. DJ doesn't throw that bomb, and Roydell doesn't get that touchdown. It's 20-6. You constantly shot yourself in the foot. All game. Constantly. You shot yourself in the foot. Constantly. That's how you lost the game. I wonder what the conversation you have with your boosters is like. Because I'm sure it was easy before. Hey guys, we just went, 13-1. We got screwed. And, I want this guy, this guy, this guy. What's that conversation like now? Hey guys, we just went 1-11. I would like to have this player and this player, this player. I love my Knowles, man. I love the program. I love the university. Love it since I was a kid. I loved it. I still do. Don't let that fool you. I love it. We just went forward last year and took damn near 6 years backwards with Willie. Very, I don't got words, man. I'm sure you guys are with me. What happened? What happened? It is very disappointing where we went last year, and we became the laughingstock, and we're gonna get our ass kicked every game. I thought maybe you could run against Memphis. Obviously not. Thought maybe you could do something Offensively, obviously not. Defense played all right, but once again, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's a group of five. You should be able to do anything you want to them. Very disappointing. I mean, Lawrence only had the ball 4 times for 30 yards. Can't block. Where is the total? I want to see the total. Is this it? We only had 37 rushing yards. We only had 37 rushing yards. I mean, if you even take out DJ's sack yards, you only have 53 fucking. Sorry, you only have 53 rushing yards. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it professional. The fact that Memphis had more rushing yards than you just proves where the problem's at. It starts with Alex. It starts with Mike. It starts with the O-line. I mean, I don't have anything to say. Very disappointing. I don't know what my next video is gonna be, but thank you guys for watching. Just letting you feel this, share the pain, feel the pain. Feel free to comment. Feel free to like, subscribe, do all that. I don't think we were expecting this at all, but thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and what's next?